Virgos, what's up? I am Tarot King, the Prophet, here to do another reading for Virgo. Another Crown King Tarot presentation. Like I said, doing this for Virgo for the month of February. And I start every single reading out with a Damon Tarot divination card. It's kind of like a fortune cookie. Yes, it is a tarot card, but I use them like oracle cards. Like I said, it's like a fortune cookie. I already said all my little prayers and all that. Just to keep it all the way funky, you guys got it in. I skipped some signs to get to you guys because I missed you guys last month. And some people got on my head. So we're gonna go ahead and do Virgo and get that out the way. I have done Aries, Aquarius, and Pisces for February. So if you have any of that in your chart, so know somebody, if you're a cross watcher, you know, get it, check those out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on y'all, man. Share that video, put it out there, like, comment, like I said. Get those stats up. Anyway, wow. Like, I just had this guy for like Aries or something. Somebody just had this guy. Flavros. I don't know. I did some readings too, so somebody else might have had this guy. But I'm just saying it's like 69 of these, you know, and the pull, I mean, like the last 4 pulls, I pulled this guy twice. Flavros. What Flavros got to say to Virgo: focus on unlikely allies. People that we may distrust can be honest in certain situations. Focus on unlikely allies. People that we may distrust can be honest in certain situations. Emphasis on certain situations. So I use the Wildwood Tarot deck. I have a big deck and a little deck. I use the big deck to lay down my general energy, the general energy from the past, present, and the future, and also the message for the universe. And I use a little deck to clarify. And then we're going to go to the Moonology deck, Oracle deck, and get a Oracle divination to end the reading with. All right. So let's shuffle these up, see if anything comes loose or anything like that. I might have to just, you know, I ain't never shuffled these long ways. Let me see how that feels. I've never done this. Let's go back to the regular. Matter of fact, let's just shuffle. Chills, goosebumps, all that stuff. Woo! 6 of Vessels in reverse, reunion in reverse. This is about maybe leaving someone or bringing it back to one. Yeah, it's just like leaving something, you know, bringing it to one, bringing 2 to 1. All right, this is the 6 of Vessels in reverse. That's the word 6 and not the number 6. So if it was the number 6, then it would be a 9, you know, but it's the word 6. And 6 is building and seeing things from all sides. And so if you throw it off in reverse, then it's not building, it's tearing down. You know, it's not seeing things from all sides. It's seeing things from one side, seeing things from one perspective. Obviously, probably your perspective, I'd imagine. So I think this is about you leaving something, perhaps a job, perhaps a relationship, probably a relationship, you know, and just finding your independence, I guess, in that situation. I don't know. Let's go into the past, present, and future and see what we get up out of there. Hope y'all like the little tunes we got them by today, because it's like be the same music, but they changed it up. It's by Paul Gaming. Shout out to Paul Gaming this time. It was Chill Out Records and it was like somebody else, but Paul Gaming most definitely. Thank you for the putting together this nice mellow soundtrack for us. Appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna go into the past, the present, and the future. Hey, look like somebody's going on a journey, going on a karmic cycle, possibly. It's a lot of something in here that represents a cycle going on here. for Virgo. What kind of cycle is it that Virgo is going to? Okay, so going back in the past, we got the Two of Vessels in reverse. And like I said, I don't know, it kind of just really kind of feel like it goes right, it coincides right with that general energy, saying that like you left a situation that you turned two into one. You brought, and this is the actual two in the verse. This is like, two is like decisions, making a decision or something like that. But two in reverse is like going back to the drawing board, you know, like you haven't made a decision or something like that, or you know, or made a bad decision, or bringing the, you know, like I said, going back to the drawing board, something to that extent. But it also can go off into the number two, meaning multiplication as well, you know, because once one recognizes that it can duplicate itself and become two, then it can become tens of thousands of millions and so on and so forth, billions, jillions, whatever, you know. So you take that and you flip that back in reverse, and then that's also the two coming back to one. Like one has not recognized that it can become two anymore. Like it recognized it, but then it stopped, and it stopped recognizing it. But you come back into the present, and you have the shaman right here, right side up. The shaman. Okay, so this guy right here, the story is about this guy right here, this guy in your future. The story is about the wanderer. It's number 0. And the wanderer goes on his journey. When he leaves, he knows nothing, like absolutely nothing. You know, and the first person that he comes across on his journey is the shaman. The regular tarot is the magician, and Wildwood Tarot is the shaman. You know, and he learns whatever he needs to learn from the shaman. And then he moves on to meet the seer, and then the green woman, and then the green man, so on and so forth, okay? So, right now, in the present, you are at the shaman. So here's the problem. The problem is that in the future, you back at 0, you the wanderer again, like you don't know any better still. So it's almost like you're doomed to repeat a cycle, because you left the shaman still not knowing any better. You feel me? You should be right here, and this person should be right here. Okay? That's the way it should be, but it's backwards. So it's like you left the first part of your journey without knowing anything, without knowing any the better, and you're supposed to learn the first part of life from the shaman, from this person. You know, this is the shaman, the magician, the person that teaches you about magic, about the sleight of hand, about being fooled, you know? Teaches you about those things, about medicine, about healing, about life. And this shaman was right here. The shaman is here now, telling you, hey, this is how you dance. And you're just kind of just like in space right now. You know what I mean? You guys had like a rough last couple months, huh? Because I didn't even do your January reading, so damn, what did I miss for January? Made me want to go back and do it just on the strum. Anyway, coming into this future, but I remember mid-December through mid-January, Virgo was on one. Virgo said, I could do it too. I could do it too, but you was in a new realm. You was in a playground that wasn't yours. You know, going to this future, you're still the fool. You're still the wanderer. You know, and I don't mean that in no harsh kind of way, saying that you're the fool. You know, just a regular tarot, that's who it is, the fool. In my deck, is the wanderer. Okay, you are still walking on rainbows. You don't know, you don't understand about tripping and falling yet. You know what I mean? You don't understand that shit. But the question is that are you still just like dumbfounded? Because that's actually the way to be, is to be dumbfounded to it. Because if you don't know that if you step off this cliff, you're gonna fall, then you probably won't fall. You see what I'm saying? You'll probably actually walk on that rainbow and just dance all across that motherfucker. But if you have any inkling, any inkling that you might fall, you're gonna fall. Let's get some clarification to see what it's talking about. see what it's talking about, Virgo. Will you stand or will you fall? What is going on? What is going on? I am present and the future. This might not be too bad. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Cold. My hand just got cold. I got the heater blowing on me right here. I shouldn't even be cold. Can you see it? Heater blowing on me. I shouldn't be cold. A little cold though. Okay, so going back into the past. Whatever happened or why you walked out because of jealousy, betrayal, deceit. Not being the queen, not being the queen in charge, you know what I mean? Not being the swan that runs your water. This person that you was dealing with was a trickster, you know what I mean? You weren't being a swan, wait, no. Okay. So, this is jealousy, okay? Jealousy, deceit, so on and so forth. This is what it is that you were going through. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't get what you want. This is attraction or lack thereof attraction. You couldn't get what it was that you wanted. You know what I mean? So you were torn down. You were broke down. You tore down. You broke down yourself. You were jealous of the life that people were living around you. You know, this actually kind of just goes back into my reading for December through January. You were jealous of the life that people were living around you. You know what I mean? And you couldn't control it. You couldn't control what it was. You couldn't control the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't control people enough for them to stop with all the bullshit with you. Okay, I got a little message. You know what I'm saying, up here, and it made you feel inadequate as well. You see what I'm saying? See, up here, this is the swan. The swan controls like the little swamps and shit. You know what I'm saying? The little rivers or whatever, the ponds, whatever the swan comes into. And so you ended up being the fox. You ended up being the trickster. You wanted, you know what I mean? You wanted all those things that people were doing to you. You wanted it to stop, and you were like on some Bugs Bunny shit. You was like, if I can't beat them, join them. So you turned into the gamester, you turned into the fox, you turned into the trickster. You were the one that gobbled up the gingerbread man. Anyway, coming to the present, here you are at the shaman, at the beginning of your cycle. And what do we have here? Oh, look at here, right side up. This is you, present, where you're supposed to be at the shaman. Just like I was talking about earlier, how the wanderer, his first stop is at the shaman. Okay, that's what you did. You came. First, it's janky shit too, ain't it? You know, because you in this. All right. Anyway, this is the forest lovers in reverse. This is line. This universe being involved. This is you separating yourself, separating your desire, and separating your fulfillment. You see what I'm saying? You breaking that bond with yourself. This is you in the present, okay? And you not really taking the lead on your life like you should, like you need to, like you normally would as a Virgo. You're operating from your shadow side right now with this King of Stones in reverse. You see what I'm saying? You're allowing. Some might say Jesus to take the wheel. Some might say fate to happen, destiny to occur, or whatever. You're allowing it to happen. You're not trying to set it. You're not trying to put it in any certain kind of direction. You're kind of just allowing it to happen. The shaman is trying to tell you, hey, this is about games. This is how magic works. This is that. And you're just like, you're just in your zone. You know what I mean? You're just in your zone with your game face on. You're just like, I don't even care anymore. You know, basically, that's what it is. I don't want to take the reins. I don't want to take the lead. You know, it is what it is. I kind of just want to live right now. You know, that's what it is, and that's what you did going off into this future. You carried off into your journey, you know, and thing of it is, like I said, normally when you leave off from the shaman, you know, you usually go on to see the seer first and foremost, and the green woman and all this other shit. The green woman is in here, and the seer is not. It's like you're just like running along. You know what I mean? Like you're just running along your journey. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because you didn't learn anything from the shaman. You skipped right over to the seer and went straight to the green woman. You know, but before you did that, you got excited. You know what I'm saying? You got excited. And that's crazy. It's just like, I didn't learn anything. Yay! You know what I mean? You just ran off like... like you got excited, yo. And you didn't... It's like you lost love for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like you lost... It's not that you lost love for life, because that's what you're doing. You kind of like embracing life right now. It's brand new for you. You're embracing life right now, but you're just kind of just like in this twilight zone, you know? Like, just like for real, you're just like in space, right? Like, come back, Virgo, come back. Where you going, Mom? Where you going, Pop? Where you going? It's not serving your purpose, okay? So, like I said, you got excited and you kept going. You skipped right over the seer and came straight to number 3, the green woman. And the green woman is the nurturer. She's about being firm with her decisions. You know what I mean? She's about making things grow, making things bloom and blossom, okay? But, oh, this is you. But what is it that you making grow? What is it that you making bloom and blossom? You feel me? Because right here we got this 9 of Bows in reverse. That's about respect, you know? But in the reverse is disrespect. You know, it's like you still, like you're doing things to disrespect yourself, Virgo. Or maybe even disrespect the universe. The universe don't have nothing to do with it. You kind of just, you going off this free will thing right now. Universe is not controlling shit. The universe is letting you just roll. Like, I don't know, it's just like you kind of went through a situation and the universe was just like, all right, you know what? You don't like this, you don't like that, or you got this, that mastered you think. I'm gonna let you go ahead and roll your own dice. I'm gonna let you go ahead and roll like how you think you wanna roll. You know, and that's what the fuck you are doing. You are out here like, whoa. Like, whoa. Like you, like I said, you're not learning. You didn't learn anything from the shaman about these tricks, these games, magic, so on and so forth, the sleight of hand. You know, you skipped over the seer who tells you about seeing things with your eyes closed, about seeing into the future, and about feeling. You skipped over that and went straight into making decisions. You skipped straight over learning about magic, learned about feelings, and went straight into making decisions and nurturing. How does that turn out? Let's get some summaries going on. See what's going on. Virgo, come back from outer space. You are having too much fun, are you? Are you having fun, Virgo? Let me see. I got to see what's going on with Virgo. Oh my gosh. Virgo is on fire. Okay. So, in the past, you made a very fast transition due to things that you thought you saw one way, but ended up being another way. You made this transition. Okay? It was an abrupt transition. Maybe it was slow. It was slow. I'm sorry. It was a slow transition, Virgo. Okay? It was a slow transition, but you had to make sure that this is what it was that you wanted to do, because it's not you. You know what I mean? Virgo pays attention to detail. Virgo does not walk away from the magician without learning anything, and then does not skip over the seer. Virgo learns. Virgo takes notes. You know what I mean? Virgo takes notes on the shaman. Virgo takes notes on the path that it gets to the seer. Virgo takes notes on the seer. Virgo takes notes on the path that it takes to get to the green woman. Virgo takes notes, okay? But not this Virgo, okay? This Virgo's not taking notes. This Virgo has seen things from a different point of view. And this point of view has caused this slow, gradual transformation into the Virgo shadow side. The Virgo shadow side is strong and firm in its position right here with the number 4, the green man. Everything's so confused. Look, you skipped over the seer, went straight to number 3. Here goes number 4 in the present, but the green woman is in the future. You see what I'm saying? Everything is just jumbled with you, Virgo. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense, and you're just adding to this pot. You're just adding and adding and adding. You're digging a ditch. But this ditch is just to bury the old Virgo. Who's to say that this ditch is a bad ditch? That this transformation, rather, is a bad transformation? Who's to say that? Coming into the future, you have choices to make. You see what I'm saying? But you'll be making blind choices. You're not gonna care, Virgo. Like, I should name this video like, you still don't give a fuck. Like, for real. Bravo if that's what works for you. Like, word up. Like, I don't even know how to call it. Like, I'm on some shit like, wow. Damn. Like, you still don't care. You know, you still wandering around here just like, I gotta get a message for the universe for you, Virgo. You're just adding to the pot right now. You still ain't gonna care in the future. It's near future, February. You are running. It almost won't even no sense of doing y'all reading for January. But you know what, baby? You are free. You brought it back to you, and you are taking your last shot. You are done being frustrated. You are free, and I congratulate you on that shit for damn sure. Ain't nothing like it, baby, I'm telling you. I know. Being free, being liberated, being done dealing with what they've done to you, and doing it to others if you want to, just because you want to. It may seem like a bad thing, but life is about duality, and everything is based on perception. Everything is based on perception. And the only thing that matters in this situation is your perception. Just keep it real with everybody. Keep it all the way funky. Don't lead them on and play tricks and games like that. Just tell them, hey, it ain't your time. It ain't your time, because I ain't got no time for the games right now. But shit, if you want to indulge and play the tricks and games, then I guess do what you do, man. Do what you do. You set the narrative. You know, you set the narrative, but whatever it is, man, as crazy as it sound, man, you need this shit. You still don't give a fuck, and you ain't got to. That's dope. Let me pull this Moonology card for ya. Back hurt a little bit. Just watch your health, Virgo. Okay? Be careful not to gain too much tension and overstrain yourself, all right? Sitting in the same spot. Sitting in the same spot for too long, okay? The Moonology card. You're very close to achieving your goal. The Gibbous Moon. You're very close to completing this cycle, Virgo. Gibbous Moon. I haven't pulled that one yet. 33 and 0. You're very close to achieving your goal. The Gibbous Moon. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. Man, if this don't go. The tune to the moon is, I know that I'm on the right track. I know that I'm on the right track. Man, that's so cold. That's so cold, Virgo. Like, it's crazy, man. It's like, you gotta get right there to lighten that fuse, man. To just like you already like kind of just like lost it. Like, fuck it, it's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done being whoever. You know what I mean? But you, man, how can I put this? You need this, man. You need this bullshit to make this, to complete this transformation. But you almost there, Virgo. You will find yourself. You will find some peace. You will find some rest. I am at 27 minutes. Let me get up out of here. Wow. Man, thank you guys for checking in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I do reply to the comments. Virgo, do your thing, man. It is what it is. If you hiding the ass or whatever it is that you doing, man, do your motherfucking thing. It's your time. It's your time to shine. All right? Love you guys. Once again, I am Tarot King the Prophet with another Crown King Tarot presentation, wrapping it up. Shout out to the, man, damn. I will get the name. Watch, it's gonna change before I remember and shit. Paul Gaming. Shout out to him for the tunes, man. Real dope shit. Thank you for putting together this list of music. And thank you all, Roses, for checking in. All right. Love, peace, blessings. Out of here.